Hello, water signs. Welcome to Heart Wisdom Tarot. Welcome to this reading looking at your love life from now going into the month of February. I'm doing the readings by the element, not individual signs this time. If I have time, I might do that for the individual signs. But this applies to Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and it is about the general energy. Obviously, it's not going to apply to everyone, but those it applies to will know, and it will resonate with you or not. I've used the Whispers of Love tarot deck today, together with my usual Rider-Waite deck. And the general feeling I have from the spread is, I think I can summarize it in one word: letting go. Letting go. Big time, you know. I'm a Pisces. I'm a water sign, and I can totally resonate with this. Letting go, and coming to that truth that there is a need to let go of something that we're holding on to so tightly. That we feel as if we're chained to it. We could be totally obsessed with whatever it is that we are holding on to. Afraid of letting it go. Oh, if I let it go, I'm going to lose it. If I let it go, I'm going to be by myself. If I let it go, I won't be able to face anything. So there's a fear here of letting go, and the reading is very strongly urging, walking away towards the Nine of Pentacles. This is obviously about a relationship. It's a love reading, but also the first card I pulled was called Spiritual Connection. Spiritual connection between two people. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. This is deep. This is a deep soul connection, past life connection. And I'm going to read from the book what it says, because I think this is about lessons, relationships, and people coming into our lives primarily so that we can learn our lessons and grow. Everything happens for a reason. Know that some of the people that come into our life are there just to help teach us a lesson and make a real impact on our life. Whether this is love, soulmate relationship, or a relationship for growth, it is important to you in this lifetime. Whether this is a love, soulmate relationship, or a relationship for growth, it is important to you in this lifetime. This is a very important relationship. And bang, from the start, we have two major arcanas. And really two powerful major arcanas. Nothing symbolizes growth and transformation more than the Death card. Overcoming the devil, overcoming our fears, our insecurities, our inability to step out of something that is not for our highest good, out of fear. And the Death comes in to change that. To liberate you, to liberate us from the devil energy, from those fears, from those insecurities, from feeling stuck and unable to move on. And that is the purpose of the spiritual connection. That is the purpose of this relationship. All of you listening to this have a deep spiritual connection with somebody. And this relationship is extremely transformative for both you and the other person as well. This applies both ways. It applies mostly to you because it's your reading, but in these spiritual connections, the growth, the transformation, overcoming of the fears, overcoming of the devil energy is both ways. It's for you and the other party. So this clearly says this is the purpose of this connection. And for you, I mean, for your partner, it could be that they are in an unhealthy relationship. I'm increasingly feeling that this is actually for you and your partner. This is both ways. This applies to both. This applies to both because it is a spiritual connection which is here for growth and transformation. But I'll just speak about you, the water signs. This is for your growth as much as it is for your partner's growth, or for your love interest growth, or for your twin flames growth, or divine masculine, whatever we want to call them. Divine masculine or divine feminine, your counterpart. But for you, you could be obsessing about this relationship, that to a point where you feel chained to it, you feel overwhelmed, you feel unable to be who you are, to be in your power. Your emotions ebb and flow depending on what's happening in this relationship, depending on this other person in the relationship. And the Death card is saying, your lesson here from this connection is to learn to let go, including letting go of this connection. Because we hang on to something because we fear losing it. And the truth of the matter is, if something is meant for us, we can let go of it and it'll come back to us. The important thing is that we stay centered, stay grounded, stay in our core, stay in our power. And with the devil energy, we're not in our power. We're overcome by fear, by anxiety. We're afraid of letting go. But this connection that is so important in your life is also here to teach you to let go of this very connection for your own growth. Because if you can do that for this connection, you can do that for anything else. Act as if your partner is here, because they're not gone. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Even if you let go, the connection remains. It's as if they're there with you, energetically. And the card here is saying, even though you let go, what you're letting go of is the expectation. What you're letting go of is the fear that is paralyzing you. That you're afraid to give it up because you're afraid to lose it. And you end up being disempowered, feeling chained rather than free. But even when you let go of it, you let go of the fear, you let go of the expectation, you let go of the devil energy, the connection still remains. The connection still remains. So you can still have those feelings. The idea is not to give up on the connection, not to give up on the potential of this connection to materialize and to actually happen in the 3D and work out eventually. But for the time being, as you're going through the lessons, you are urged to overcome the fear and the obsession, I guess, with the devil energy. But continue to nurture those feelings as if your partner was with you. This is the law of attraction. You exude that energy of love and connection, that you will attract the right person to you, or this person in your life, in this spiritual connection, will come back into the connection. But for your own vibration, for your own energy, act as if they are there. Feel those feelings, because the connection is still there, despite the fact that you're walking away. So the Eight of Cups comes after the Devil. So the death comes in first. The death of the devil energy, of the fear, of being chained to something that is disempowering you. And then when that transformation happens, you will take the decision to walk away. Once you learn the lesson, you will take the decision to walk away. And you walk away towards the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is usually a single person. So by cutting the chains that are binding these two people, you set yourself free. You set yourself free, even if you're on your own. Look at this person here. She's happy, she's confident, she's independent, she's self-sufficient. She's got all she needs. So you're walking from this energy of the devil. I mean, you can see the dark and the light here. Dark, bright colours. You're walking from this, totally naked, got nothing, only chains, dark background, to this lady here in this luxurious dress, surrounded by abundance, looking happy and confident and free. And this is all about you stepping into your power. This is all about you stepping into your power. And this is what this connection is here to teach you. And the last card says honesty is essential. And the two cards underneath it are the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Honesty with yourself here. The honesty is with yourself, to acknowledge your pain, to acknowledge this ending, and to acknowledge the pain, because don't hold on to this pain. You need to pick yourself up and take these swords one by one, because it can't get any worse than that. It can't get any worse than that. And you're able to pick yourself up and get up again and face your emotions. Be honest with how you feel. Be honest with your feelings. Don't keep them hidden. Don't block the flow of emotions here. however painful they may be. Because only by allowing our emotions to flow, by acknowledging them, what we feel, that we are able to heal. So we are urged to be honest with ourselves here. And again, these two cards, the Ten of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, for me, they mirror these other two cards. The ending of the holding on, the breaking of the chains. And same here. The ending of the holding on. You know, this person is holding on tight to all his pentacles. But just let go, end that cycle. You know, do not be afraid of letting go of these pentacles, because you'll still be fine. You will still be fine. Actually, moving from this energy of holding because of fear of losing what you have, cutting these chains, you know, is what's going to set you free. You know, you're moving actually towards freedom, towards abundance. You've got more pentacles in this card than in the Four of Pentacles. You're holding to 4, but actually if you let go, you'll get 9. So these cards, this reading is saying you're moving into a better place. Letting go will move you to a better place. A more abundant, more fulfilling, more joyful, freer place. I mean, look, we've got the Death card, we've got the Eight of Cups, and we've got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Swords. Endings, 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 walking away, walking away, walking away. But you will learn this lesson because with the Eight of Cups, you take the decision to walk away, and to have come to that decision, because this is a conscious action, to have come to that decision, you must have learned the lesson. You must have learned the lesson that this spiritual connection is here to teach you for your own growth, which is to recognize when something is not for your highest good at any particular time, and to have the courage to let it go and walk away and say, I do not accept to stay in this energy. I am moving towards this bright, happy energy. However, as I said, it's not about letting go of the connection. Act as if your partner is here. Keep your heart open. Feel the feelings of love, because that's what will attract the right person for you. Whether it's this person in the spiritual connection, coming back, or somebody else. But I feel it's about this person actually in this connection, because I feel they are going exactly through the same process. Through their connection with you, they're learning to let go of what no longer serves them. They may be in a relationship with somebody just like you, who are unable to give up on them. Maybe they are unable to give up on somebody else out of fear, whatever the cause of that fear is. You know, better the devil you know kind of energy. This connection with you, that's the lesson it is teaching them. to end anything that is not for the highest good, to walk away towards a better place. And again, letting go, ending, and acknowledging their pain, acknowledging their emotions, being honest with themselves and how they feel. And same, keeping the heart open, not giving up on love. Because this would allow them to come closer to you, to feel that connection with you even more as they free themselves and as they step into